ones to his left. Smiles on their faces as they step out onto the field. It is relaxed Real Madrid for the first time in a long time, but Real Sociedad might have enough to just make things tighten up a bit. Phil Shane alongside Ray Hudson. Real Madrid, top of the table, just one defeat, unbeaten at home. Real Sociedad hot on their heels, just 2 points back, and could climb to second in the table if they could grab the upset here today, Ray.
They've been absolutely wonderful under Alguacil this season. Benzema at the top of his footballing tree.
Speaking of that, there was a statistic that came out this past week that since Cristiano Ronaldo has left inside, William Jose around Thibaut Courtois, and 2 minutes in, the sniper hits the bullseye.
Catastrophe for Real Madrid. Sergio Ramos, underhit pass back to Courtois, and
they're novice, but you can't blame Courtois. The inside, through, overlap is on to the goal line, but on the wrong side of the pipe.
Now he's got nothing to shoot at, but it's brilliant. Start cracking the champagne bottles open. If this man's got anything to say about it, again,
escorted it out. Looking for Porto, just carries. Courtois takes a boot to the back for his efforts, and Porto might be in the book for this. He's going to get a toss there. Beautiful to watch, and William Jose looking for a second. Here he is in the offensive end. Mendy across. Benzema gets the touch. Loose. Beldia on his feet.
It's a fabulous ball by Mikel Oyarzabal. Out wide. Wonderful.
Delivers, slapped away to Miro, and gets some help from Mon. Dip on it, the 24-year-old from Lyon. Inside, and just a little high for the other ex-Lyon. $60 million on the left back, but it's a new footballing world now. And Mendy might be worth it. Oyarzabal in pain.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the type of pain that the lads know about it so far.
Lifted to the back post, trying to settle, but Hazard takes it in the other direction. And into the 6, flicked by Benzema. Ramiro on the doorstep.
Welsh teammates after qualifying. Congratulations to Welsh Wales.
Did you see the list? Rodrigo down in pain. He was smiling a bit for Brazil as well. Starting to become a regular in the call-up, but in pain at the moment. Don's favorites. Hazard.
Makes it here.
Hazard parried away by Alex Ramiro.
Not clean. Big Alex there. But you can forgive. Leads to this.
Benzema. Benzema.
Playing through the press of Real Madrid. Impressive stuff.
Been stitched. Carvajal in. 7 white jerseys around the area. Charging in and slammed home. He's done it again. Goal number 10. Karim Benzema ties it at 1.
Prowling in like a jungle cat. Big Ben's beauty.
6 goals by Real Madrid. Nearly 40% into the area. Deflected across. And
he's in here.
Bursting out. Ramiro might have gotten hooked on the clearance, and he's down in a heap. Hazard into the garden, back over Porto, and just smashed away by Monreal. From the Croatian, back inside, Ramos. Here comes Porto to the middle.
And looking up.
Zama showing for Hazard. Tries to win it back by going through the calf.
Behold, this is La Liga Santander at its best for me. And
first half is over, and the promise of more to come. 1-1 at the break. The first goal from William. Inside, William Jose. Around Thibaut Courtois. And 2 minutes in, the sniper hits the bullseye.
Catastrophe for Real Madrid. Sergio Ramos, underhit pass back to Courtois, and
7 white jerseys around the area. Charging in and slammed home. He's done it again. Goal number 10. Karim Benzema ties it at 1.
Prowling in like a jungle cat. Big Ben's beautiful.
Call of Real Madrid, Real Sociedad.
Thanks, guys, and well, for Martin Odegaard, a lot of fireworks. But
the other side of the coin is Valverde.
That's up the middle, quickly shuts wide for Benzema. Sneak. Dishes for Valverde, a wicked shot. Oh!
Well, it finds its funny way into the strange house of mirrors here. The strike gets a wicked deflection.
Stays with him. Second effort. Strong challenge in the midfield, Casemiro. Zama threaded in for Carvajal. Ladeal seems to be a bit... Chips. Odegaard. And they call the foul against Ramos and the yellow card coming out. Mendy out wide. Slight deflection, opens it, but the header from Rodrigo right to Ramiro. Aldua. One-touch cross.
Rodrigo to find him.
The trailing run, but blocked nicely. For Rodrigo.
Fullback's on.
Lifting it across for Hazard. Valverde wants it back, gets it back, but the pass leaves a bit to be desired. Oyarzabal in. Odegaard. Odegaard!
Oh.
But right into the gut of Courtois.
In the first half, after his exertions, but certainly was needed there. Feel with comfort. Look out.
Valverde for Hazard.
Nicely.
Hazard. Oh. Right down Main Street.
Oh, he's got his...
After the way the Uruguayan has played this year. Valverde, Mendy and out for the corner. Down to number 3 on his list. Oh, what a volley. Bouncing into the path of William José, but
he doesn't get any of his teammates, and there's a lot of good bonhomie going on. A lot of good laughs. He probably
ridden down at midfield, Eden Hazard, and it's time for the Welshman. Player checking.
It was wondering, that's a great ball.
In for Bale, flag stays down, and a mistouch.
Wrangles himself, and certainly this man has as well. So it's half of the course, let's say, with Gareth. Saying it like it's Modric when he arrived.
That does happen. Deflected high into the air, but on the clear. In the direction of the
Jose to feed on yet.
Nodded back by Varane. Tracking it down is Nacho Monreal. Back into Benzema. Back towards the middle. Volleyed by Modric! Oh, one spur to another. And it's 3-1 Real.
Well, the lead in between that Tottenham Hotspur savage is pure French class. It's a good ball, sent into the back from Gareth, and Benzema recognises exactly where.
Sociedad welcomes Eibar in their next match.
Out the other side to run in, all the way into the area, and only in the side netting, and that's frustrating for those two men who'd run up with him. Willian Jose and Isak were waiting for a cross, and Januzaj did not make the piece. But Modric and Bale, such a difference as Isak here forces a save. Odegaard with the corner. And there's a foul by Zaldua on Eden Hazard.
I suppose one of the big differences is that Bale was always seen as Ronaldo's long-term replacement, which is completely but that's something that he's always been beaten over the head with, and obviously Modric hasn't had.
That does happen. Deflected high into the air, but on the clear. In the direction of the
Jose to feed on yet.
Nodded back by Varane. Tracking it down is Nacho Monreal. Back into Benzema. Back towards the middle. Volleyed by Modric! Oh, one spur to another. And it's 3-1 Real.
Well, the lead in between that Tottenham Hotspur savage is pure French French class. It's a good ball, sent into the back from Gareth, and Benzema recognises exactly where.
Got to the last 16 for the ninth time in a row. They got underway in 2020 in scintillating form with 3 wins and 5 goals in each and every one of them. Almost half of those have gone to teenage. January signing Erling Haaland get into action at the weekend. Torgan Hazard starts for him. Erling Haaland, the man that everybody's talking about, is only on the bench today, but
Let's see what's going on, and I certainly hope to see this young gentleman who's done great things, Erling Haaland. So there are some weapons still to come for Dortmund.
He's certainly set the Bundesliga on fire, and 7 goals in just 3 games is absolutely one of those things that you very rarely see. It's in a way, it's like the 5 goals in 9 minutes from Robert Lewandowski. Virtually no player start with those. And again, it's a mixed-up back line again. Dan Axel Zagadou, I thought, came on at the weekend, did really well. Hummels and Akanji have started to really get a thing going together, a bond.
The defense is looking good. They have to figure out a few things still, but of course they can do great things together. Hummels in a really good form. I mean, Akanji is getting stronger by the week.
That one today.
But at least it would be a little bit more football.
So the game gets underway. The visitors in there to the ball now, and he's got some speed if he wants to use it. The ball just nodded away from Marco Reus. That Bittencourt. Cut back by Eggestein. Scored 4 times from corners this season. Not the hugest amounts. Leonardo Bittencourt up against his former sides with the clear. Took the ball off him as well. Zelka wanting to do the same. There's a touch. And it's a free kick to a standstill. This is Osako. The run from Rashica. Marvin Hitz has plenty of time to come and collect that. Yeah, the crowd are on their feet. They're outnumbered. Klaas. Oh, Davy Klaassen. He's mentioning somebody else who's quite fast is Jadon Sancho. He's into the box.
Oh,
Nico Schultz.
Yeah.
Not a slow counter
attacks.
Zelka. Friedel's made a great run on the far side. Somebody needs to look up. The flag now, Rashica. The crowd all stand. Rashica shoots. The follow-up into the net by Davy Zelka. That's what they brought him. That's what he's here for. Welcome back to the Weserstadion, Davy Zelka. The crowd here on their feet as Bremen take the lead. They settled things down, they got into their rhythm, and they've rewarded themselves with a goal.
I just said it, that they got more and more courageous, and you see here, the first try by Bittencourt blocked, but this one, look at it, Hakimi, just too sloppy, loses the ball easily, then one tries to do something, but can't do.
Great ball, Mats Hummels, but Moisander was there. That's a little bit more like Rashica. Looks outside him, Friedel's there, but he goes on his own. Akanji leaves a foot in, and
winning the ball. Can they do?
Moisander's driven his foot through the ball, and well, Marvin Hitz. Sancho, he's not scored in this competition, and he got caught right on the edge of the box. And you saw how he tried to continue favourite side to score against. Not this time.
Yeah.
It'll be a corner the second. Kozlenka's punched that one straight up towards the penalty spot. Bender is in the net, but he's got out real quick. Oh, superb overhead kick. Indeed. There's Erling Haaland. Hits the first defender. Bittencourt tees up a shot. Oh, it's an absolute blinder. What a strike from Leo Bittencourt. That is pure magic from the Brazilian. the round, I would put money on it.
Yeah, that was a good-looking shot. I have to give you that. And I just told you that Leo Bittencourt is trying things tonight. He's trying to leave an impression and maybe show that he was worth more than just being an additional player. And with this shot, he has proven things, encouraged by the mistakes, the little mistakes Dortmund is offering.
Well, they gave Bittencourt too long to tee up that shot.
Yeah,
and
it's the one Lucien Favre would be looking for.
Lance corner is headed away. Behind the penalty box, tries the shot. Now Hakimi, he likes to shoot too.
Just
Great
look
tackle
at
from Eggestein.
Yeah, just look at how every Bremen player.
But from Brandt, oh, it's over the top. And he's tried to blast it from a very narrow angle.
I mean, the team needs to do a little bit of work themselves. Kept it in the right height.
I'm sure that he's the only one in the stadium. There's a slip. Davies goes through. Can he make it three? Not this time. The save from Marvin Hitz. Bremen wants it on their 121st birthday. They lead by 2. Hello, welcome back to the Weserstadion. It's 2-0 to the home side. They come out with a spring in their step, to say the very least, and it's gloves off time for second half. Kicks off with the home side. So a lot of balls played in behind people this evening.
That's the first action of Erling Haaland. Gets a good free kick from it. See how he handles that.
Marco Reus goes for goal. It's straight into the wall.
Against those you are struggling with to avoid relegation in the Bundesliga, and maybe that's what
comes on, and he's straight into the action, cuts it back, and that'll be a corner. Berlin, another chance. Oh, Sancho with the shots. It was blocked though. Rashica
in front of the goal of Pavlenka.
It's deep, headed away by Bremen defence. Manuel Akanji got his head on. Schultz weighs up the cross, curls nicely towards Royce. They had time to steal the ball. Has been with the visitors as they try and get themselves back into the game. Osako, and everybody jumps up. Now the chance for Diego Schultz. Clearance by Bremen.
Look how furious.
He was the one that spurred them on to victory against Gladbach. There was the shots and a hint of hand in there. I don't know if you saw. In the centre is Haaland. He'll be one of the targets. It'll be another corner. Bremen have conceded 9 times this season. On the edge of the box, Royce is in there now as well. That wasn't the best of clearances from Kevin Vogt. It'll be another corner.
Gio Reyna is coming on in second, the young American.
Teammate, of course, for Bremen today, but he's not getting a look in at the moment. But Brandt has. Erling Haaland does what he's doing every single game, and that is finding the target. Dortmund back in it, but it's Julian Brandt's ball that has caused the trouble there. But the finishing from that young man, he's got the nose. He just knows where to be.
Exactly. I mean, it was played fantastic. It all started with Julian Brandt, and then he was the last to touch it before Erling Haaland. So strong, and now there's
Dortmund are up and flying. This is Leo Joe. Gio Reyna very near. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now he's got one in the cup, but it doesn't matter because Rashica has got one. But let's just see.
Yeah, it was close.
It was close. That might have been offside. I'm not so sure. Patrick, of course, as Borussia Dortmund's international ambassador, will be hoping that that stays. Brandt waits for the run. Oh, Haaland is brilliant. Oh, he's finishing this time, lets him down. You can't score every time. Royce, too much, too far away from Haaland. The moment, they're 3-1 up. This is Rashica. He's looking for someone else to pass the ball to. Dortmund tries his luck. Oh, good dribbling Beautiful goal! Oh my goodness, what a beautiful goal from Gio Reyna! That is a corker! Patrick Omoyela is on his feet standing next to me. And I can tell you, he's not the only one.
Wow.
There are a few people around us stood up, and I think even some of the Bremen fans can't believe that goal.
Look at this. Just look at this. I could look at this back.
Gattuso. De Rossi. Làm cách nào để chống lại sự khó chịu này? Họ đang cố gắng để chạm vào bóng. Andrew Robertson.
Gianluigi Buffon and Edinson Cavani, a privileged bench for Thomas Tuchel. Let's take a look at the starting lineups, beginning with Rennes, as Julien Stéphan makes 3 changes from their Liga loss at Dijon 2 Fridays ago. They've had a little extra time to prepare for this one. Leger slots in central defense in place of Liamsi. Rami Bensebaini slots in at left back. He replaces Doumbia, and Benjamin Bourigeaud takes over from Adrien Unu.
And you mentioned Ben Arfa, an opportunity here to punish his former employers. Acrimonious end to his stay at PSG.
Rudy Bouquet is the head official for this one. He is the top referee. The ball rolls at the Stade de France. It is the final of the 107. Have often played in a back three. Doesn't appear to be the case today, as Marquinhos and Kimpembe will be the 2 central defenders. Draxler brought down first 3. It's a big game for the 20-year-old PSG Academy graduate, as Dani Alves flights it in. Neymar just wide in his first start since January. He nearly breaks the deadlock just seconds in.
And what a start that would have been from the Brazilian, just ghosting in from that back post, from that blind side. Surprising Traoré.
For Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, fresh off his hat-trick against Monaco. Scoop to the back post for the run of Dani Alves. And just runs out of room. He's closely marked by Benjamin Bourigeaud.
That's good defending from Bourigeaud. He just ushers the ball, and Paredes on the bench. He's been a bit of a stalwart starter since case for Bernat, but he doesn't take advantage of it.
Is Julian Draxler and Angel Di Maria. Neymar. Here's Bernat. Neymar with his back to goal, brought down. It's a violent challenge by Traoré. Neymar slow to get up. This will be a free kick for Paris. Bouquet taking an apparently lenient view of the challenge.
Well, I think he's...
So Alves is placing it. Neymar. Alves goes for a goal, but it's a weak effort. He'd be getting it to bounce in front of Neymar there, but a wasted opportunity and a break. Verratti. And they do find Dani Alves in a bit of space out wide, flicked into the area, and pushed over the bar by Kubek, who could not take any chances. It wasn't the best of crosses this time, but it did provide a bit of danger. Neymar delivers. Alves on the bounce! Oh, what a strike from Dani Alves! If it is his 40th professional cup, he'll have earned it. A stunning goal in this stunning venue. Rennes 0, and it's Paris Saint-Germain 1.
A remarkable strike from Dani Alves. A floated ball from Neymar, and on the volley, his Brazilian teammate just...
It appeared to be a foul, nothing given as Andre took a tumble. It's Mbappe, denied by Kubek, and cleared out. And Rennes are livid. They felt that there should have been a foul given in midfield against Benjamin Andre.
Maybe, but you cannot be dispossessed in your defensive third. Himself a final.
This is a promising run now for Rennes. A shot from a long way out is well over the crossbar.
Benzema in order to prevent PSG from building from the back.
5 years old, he'll be 36 next month, Dani Alves. Excellent ball from Di Maria out in front for Neymar. Chipped over the goalkeeper. It's 2-0 for Paris. Two stunning strikes for the defending champions and cup holders. It's Rennes 0, Paris 2.
It's champagne football from PSG. Ben Arfa with a mistake. And then Di Maria with a line-splitting pass. Dani Alves with the defensive work. Finds the Argentine, who takes a quick look, puts Neymar into space, and then... Well,
it was unintentional, but it'll hurt all the same.
It's always an inch-perfect assist to Dani Alves.
What is often interpreted as small smiles from he to shield the ball. Mbappe keeps the ball moving for Dani Alves, swung into the 6. Just cleared the last by Damian De Silva.
And that would have been another beautiful...
Baini to the cornerstone.
He's a consistent performer.
Scoop forward this time for Niang. Excellent turn in front of Marquinhos. Niang on his left. Niang fires off the woodwork. First real clear sight of goal for Mbaye Niang, but it's still alive here for Ben Arfa. It just gets away from the ex-PSG man. Long side, bypasses into reach Traore. Traore fools Bernat. Swung in, deflected. It's an own goal against Kimpembe, and Rennes have half the deficit. Game on at the Stade de France. Rennes pull one back through a bit of good fortune.
Well, fortune favoring Rennes. They'd attacked a few times. Bernat is beaten way too easily by Traore. And then Kimpembe sticks out his foot. And the combination between Mbaye Niang.
Baxter for Mbappe. Di Maria leaves it for Neymar, trying to find the run of Dani Alves. And Neymar will go in the referee's book. A foul and a yellow against Neymar. Free kick here for Rennes.
Well, he tries to get the ball through the legs of Benzebaini.
Made it 2-1. Here's Mbappe. Denied by Kubek. That was headed goal bound. Still some work for the goalkeeper to do. Brought down by Draxler. And Ben Arfa shielding the ball away. And Dani Alves, he's fouled by Alves. The ball rolls in the second half. It's Paris getting us underway. Once again, I'm Andres Corder.
And we're starting to see PSG on occasion just sit back a little bit.
3 against 3, and 4 if Sarr can get there. Bourajol. Bourajol taking himself, denied by Areola. Well, he had 3 teammates alongside. He saw them and did not need them. And he forces a terrific save from Areola.
And it's a fantastic effort from defense to attack. He does all the work himself. So he...
Dancing around the Italian. Scooped into the area, flicked on. Niang with his back to goal. Bourajol. And he's blocked by Colin Dagba at the back post. Grenier went for goal himself. And that's deflected out for a Rennes corner. And oh, what a chance that was. Ability than his opposite one, but not on the other side. Grenier said, did! And it's all level! From the corner, they find the equalizer. And it's the center back, Megere. Rennes 2, Paris 2.
Well, I just mentioned the confidence that was growing in Rennes. Megere has just made a switch of play at the back despite being under pressure. And over here, shows up at the right place. Just trailing run, seemingly unmarked, blows by deep.
Make it all better for
don't get too big-headed at our next.
Of Neymar, the left of Di Maria. Neymar takes it himself. And the chance goes begging. Here's a second look. Inches wide.
Well, he thought...
Backs there, not a lot of space for a World Cup winner. Here's Dani Alves. Alves swings it in. Mbappe! Almost on cue.
Wow.
His volley just wide.
Well, I should learn to keep my mouth shut when I say anything that...
You're warming up. Go to Cruzado. Neymar goes goal bound with it. Plucked out of the air by Kubek.
Good hands. By the way, how good have Grenier and Andre been?
Mbappe rolls it back for Paredes. Delivered into the box. Brilliant ball for Dani Alves. Squared in. And it was going to be disallowed for offside anyway, as Bensebaini slid in to deny. It's an offside call against Dani Alves.
Well, not
Bernat. Into the area now for Mbappe. It's Mbappe's square ball and just beyond the reach of Neymar. And Serie watches it roll out for a goal kick.
and that was
Neymar livid
very
with,
close.
Bensebaini here telling him to get up, and worth mentioning he did pick up a yellow card back in the 43rd minute.
Well, this is very close. How about that threaded ball from
Face.
Well, the way that Sarr goes down, you think he got struck by an elbow. Pointed that he didn't get a run during those 90 minutes, but he can make all the difference now.
The underdogs. As I mentioned at the start, that only mattered up until the very first kick. Mbappe lays it off for Neymar. He's working tight spaces from Neymar, still looking for the opening, denied by Kubek.
Good defending from Ren.
Cavani working toward the back post. Neymar goes for goal. It's a very... Alves squeezes the cross into the box. Mbappe knocks it down, but not reaching out for it. But not squared back for Cavani. Cavani at the near post and runs out of real estate.
That was an excellent first touch from...
Saw him behind, but no one accompanying him in attack. Almost reluctantly getting forward, Niang. Saliki, it's Ben Arfa. It's Ben Arfa! Oh, that was his moment against his former club, and with a point to prove. Now Neymar's fouled, and Lea Saliki brings down the Brazilian, who is well, appears to be in some discomfort, moving that right ankle at Neymar. Gets tangled up here. It should be a foul against Kylian Mbappe, and he's going for the pocket. He's going for the back pocket. It's a red card for Kylian Mbappe, a straight red. Some brilliant stops from the likes of Tomasz Kubek.
And this man,
and now the red card to Kylian Mbappe.
It's just purely tactical. You're not going to pull out Neymar because you've got Spunku.
And there is the whistle. 120 minutes could not separate them. And here he is for a crucial penalty. Niang
picks his spot. Doesn't.
And it's at Cavani.
Sends Kubek the wrong way.
Can play his part here, Ben Arfa. And Ben Arfa makes no mistake.
So.
And Alves.
You're always going to put your money on Dani Alves.
Run themselves ragged. And Grenier sends Areola
sending Areola the wrong way. Again.
Leandro Paredes.
It hits the side netting.
Product of Ren. From 12 paces out. Going the wrong way.
Power and precision. He doesn't even look.
It was 11. And Bernat.
Excellently executed.
Bensebaini against Areola.
Precision over power.
And hold, and it's 5-5.
Nice run.
Tense moments for a young player.
He brushed this one off.
Was a center midfielder through PSG's youth ranks. And Nkunku skies his efforts. Would you believe it? Red have won the Coupe de France.
Incredible stuff. What a comeback. He didn't need to make a save, but it doesn't matter because he was fantastic throughout the 100. That's it. Got
got to the last 16 for the 9th time in a row. They got underway in 2020 in scintillating form with 3 wins and 5 goals in each and every one of them. Almost half of those have gone to teenage January signing Erling Haaland. Get into action at the weekend. Torgan Hazard starts for him. Erling Haaland, the man that everybody's talking about, is only on the bench today, but
let's see what's going on, and I certainly hope to see this young gentleman who's done great things, Erling Haaland. So there are some weapons still to come for Dortmund.
He's certainly set the Bundesliga on fire, and 7 goals in just 3 games is absolutely one of those things that you very rarely see. It's in a way, it's like the 5 goals in 9 minutes from Robert Lewandowski. Virtually no player start with those. And again, it's a mixed-up back line again. Dan Axel Zagadou, I thought, came on at the weekend, did really well. Hummels and Akanji have started to really get a thing going together, a bond.
The defense is looking good. They have to figure out a few things still, but of course they can do great things together. Hummels in a really good form. I mean, Akanji is getting stronger by the week.
That one today.
But at least it would be a little bit more football.
So the game gets underway. The visitors in there to the ball now, and he's got some speed if he wants to use it. The ball just nodded away from Marco Reus. That Bittencourt. Cut back by Eggestein. Scored 4 times from corners this season. Not the hugest amounts. Leonardo Bittencourt up against his former side with the clear. Took the ball off him as well. Zelka wanting to do the same. There's a touch. And it's a free kick to a standstill. This is Osako. The run from Rashica. Marvin Hitz has plenty of time to come and collect that. Yeah, the crowd are on their feet. They're outnumbered. Klaas. Oh, Davy Klaassen. He's mentioning somebody else who's quite fast is Jadon Sancho. He's into the box.
Oh,
Nico Schultz. Yeah, not a slow cut.
Attacks.
Zelka. Friedel's made a great run on the far side. Somebody needs to look up. The flag now, Rashica. The crowd all stand. Rashica shoots. The follow-up into the net by Davy Zelka. That's what they brought him. That's what he's here for. Welcome back to the Weserstadion, Davy Zelka. The crowd here on their feet as Bremen take the lead. They settled things down, they've got into their rhythm, and they've rewarded themselves with a goal.
I just said it, that they got more and more courageous, and you see here, the first try by Bittencourt blocked, but this one, look at it, Hakimi, just too sloppy, loses the ball easily, then one tries to do something, but can't do.
Great ball, Mats Hummels, but Moisander was there. That's a little bit more like Rashica. Looks outside him. Friedel's there, but he goes on his own. Akanji leaves a foot in, and
winning the ball. Can they do?
Moisander's driven his foot through the ball, and well, Marvin Hitz, Sancho. He's not scored in this competition, and he got caught right on the edge of the box. And you saw how he tried to continue favourite side to score against. This time, it'll be a corner, the second. Kozlenka's punched that one straight up towards the penalty spot. Fender is in the net, but he's got out real quick. Oh, superb overhead kick. Indeed. There's Erling Haaland. Hits the first defender. Bittencourt tees up a shot. Oh, it's an absolute blinder. What a strike from Leo Bittencourt. That is pure magic from the Brazilian. What a strike. That is going to be the goal of the round. I would put money on it.
Yeah, that was a good-looking shot. I have to give you that. And I just told you that Leo Bittencourt is trying things tonight. He's trying to leave an impression and maybe show that he was worth more than just being an additional player. And with this shot, he has proven things, encouraged by the mistakes, the little mistakes Dortmund is offering.
Well, they gave Bittencourt too long to tee up that shot.
Yeah,
and it's
the one Lucien Favre would be looking for.
Glann's corner is headed away. The penalty box tries the shot. Now Hakimi, he likes to shoot too.
Just
Great
look
tackle
at how,
from Eggestein.
Yeah, just look at how every Bremen player.
But from Brandt, oh, it's over the top. And he's tried to blast it from a very narrow angle.
I mean, the team needs to do a little bit of work themselves. Kept it in the right height.
I'm sure that he's the only one in the stadium. There's a slip. Davies goes through. Can he make it three? Not this time. The save from Marvin Hitz. Bremen wanted on their 121st birthday. They lead by 2. Hello, welcome back to the Weserstadion. It's 2-0 to the home side. They come out with a spring in their step, to say the very least, and it's gloves off time for second half. Kicks off with the home side. So a lot of balls played in behind people this evening.
That's the first action of Erling Haaland. Gets a good free kick from it. See how he handles that.
Marco Reus goes for goal. It's straight into the wall.
Against those you are struggling with to avoid relegation in the Bundesliga, and maybe that's what
comes on, and he's straight into the action, cuts it back, and that'll be a corner. Berlin, another chance. Oh, Sancho with the shots. It was blocked though. Rashica
in front of the goal of Pavlenka.
It's deep, headed away by Bremen defence. Manuel Akanji got his head on. Schultz weighs up the cross, curls nicely towards Reus. They had time to slip the ball. Has been with the visitors as they try and get themselves back into the game. Osako and everybody jumps up. Now the chance for Nico Schultz. Clearance by Bremen.
Look how furious.
He was the one that spurred them on to victory against Gladbach. There was a shot and a hint of hand in there. I don't know if you saw. In the centre is Haaland. He'll be one of the targets. It'll be another corner. Bremen have conceded 9 times this season. On the edge of the box, Reus is in there now as well. That wasn't the best of clearances from Kevin Vogt. It'll be another corner.
Gio Reyna is coming on in second, the young American.
Teammate, of course, for Bremen today, but he's not getting a look in at the moment. But Brandt has. Erling Haaland does what he's doing every single game, and that is finding the target. Dortmund back in it, but it's Julian Brandt's ball that has caused the trouble there. But the finishing from that young man, he's got the nose. He just knows where to be.
Exactly. I mean, it was playing fantastic. It all started with Julian Brandt, and then he was the last to touch it before Erling Haaland. So strong, and now there's
Dortmund are up and flying. This is where Gio Reyna very near. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now he's got one in the cup, but it doesn't matter because Rashid's has got one. But let's just see.
Yeah, it was close.
It was close. That might have been offside. I'm not so sure. Patrick, of course, as Borussia Dortmund's international ambassador, will be hoping that that stays. Waits for the run. Oh, Haaland is brilliant. Oh, he's finishing this time, lets him down. You can't score every time. Reus, too much, too far away from Haaland. The moment, they're 3-1 up. This is Rashid, so he's looking for someone else to pass the ball to. Dortmund tries his luck. Oh, good dribbling. Beautiful goal! Oh, my goodness, what a beautiful goal from Gio Reyna! That is a corker! Patrick Obermoyela is on his feet, standing next to me. And I can tell you, he's not the only one.
Wow.
There are a few people around us stood up, and I think even some of the Bremen fans can't believe that goal.
Look at this. Just look at this. I could look at this back.
Gattuso. De Rossi. Làm cách nào để chống lại sự khó chịu này? Họ đang cố gắng để chạm vào bóng. Andrew Robertson.
Losing teams, Real Madrid and Fenerbahce. Zinedine Zidane's side have yet to impress him. To Moses, who's on loan from Chelsea, he doesn't start tonight. Modric and Isco just start. And
game, and there's an opportunity for them to put in a performance.
they need to gather momentum quickly. I mean, the 16th of August, start of La Liga.
And hopefully we're going to see a better performance from Real Madrid today, because it was flat yesterday.
And even with the rules that they are changing in certain places now, that they try to close the window, Zidane is trying to play. It's more or less the one he left with Ronaldo and Hazard on. And that's where these new players they're going to fit in the team.
Yeah, we said yesterday, didn't we? There's absolutely work to be done, both on the field. Zidane will want this done as soon as possible so he can get on with the business of football on the pitch.
Well, the teams are out. The Audi Cup is up for grabs between Real and Fenerbahce. In the commentary box for us are...
Fenerbahce went through 3 captains yesterday, and today they see a 4th in Alper Potuk. Tony Kroos, one of the team yesterday, and they get us underway, the 3rd place match in the 2019 Audi Cup. And Terry Gibson, peeling away to the left, being booed by the crowd here. Benzema playing that ball across us. Nice touch in there from Cruiser, who's the big signing for Fenerbahce.
Toni Kroos is part of the 2-man central midfield, we think, for Real Madrid.
Already up a few cheaper players. Here's Gary Rodriguez, shakes off the tackle. Rodriguez! Great start for Fenerbahce. Real Madrid concede again in pre-season. Sloppy at the back again. The pace of Gary Rodriguez getting in behind and opening the scoring here. I'd like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not really.
But the consequence in pre-season games for Real Madrid is alarming. The amount of early goals they've conceded in games.
Driozola, full-back. You have to remember, he was a big money sum. Taken quickly by Isco. He plays it across the face of goal. Now caught out there, Fenerbahce. Third is Vinicius. Plays it low. Oh, the defenders missed it, and Benzema will tuck it away. Another error at the back for Fenerbahce. Cost them a goal at the Audi Cup. And Karim Benzema, one of Zidane's favourites, gets on the score sheet.
What a good start for Fenerbahce, only lasted 11 minutes. They look tidy, they look dangerous going forward. But yet again, mistakes in defence are repeated. And that allows Real Madrid to get back on level terms pretty quickly. Should he's hoping now that his team go on and score goals, win the game, don't concede anymore.
It's Marcelo. Lovely ball through, Benzema! Good stop from Bayern. Here come Real again. Bayern will claim, but there's a handball through there to Isco. Instead it's Vinicius. Odriozola wanted it on the overlap. He made some run there, the fullback.
In general, it's something that Vinicius has to improve on.
Yesterday for Fenerbahce, and here goes Rodriguez to use that pace again. Get away from Varane. Rodriguez, and it was just enough. He's in a bit of trouble here with Vinicius running at him, and Vinicius slipping it through to Benzema. Good feet for the Frenchman.
Defences are struggling at the moment, aren't they, to contain the forwards. Reckless defending on the...
Isco. Still Isco, lovely ball in. And Reyes puts it over. More than that, but a foul. Good responsibility here.
Led by Zinedine Zidane. Sergio Reguilon was playing ahead of Marcelo for a lot of last season. Drawing himself, just tracking himself into a more inside forward position.
Have a go. And Toni Kroos. In goes the cross and picks out his man. And that man is Karim Benzema for his second And Real Madrid from a goal behind, a 2-1 in front before the half hour. And Fenerbahce continue to lead goals.
Well, we thought the defending was bad yesterday. It's continued again for Fenerbahce. I can't believe what we saw. We had the perfect angle there to see Toni Kroos just look up, just chip it into the path of Karim Benzema. Nobody was in front defending. No one was defending the zone. It was the defender that was marking against.
Friendlies as well. And that is just too long a winless run for a club of this side. Thought about the shot there. He'll now slip in Hazard. Can he pick a man out? He can, but it's fired enough for a free kick. Luka Modric, the current best reach. Can he move it to the left? Yes, he can. It's Dirar onto his favoured right. He's going to loop in. Another goal, a fourth goal in this entertaining first half. And it's Nabil Dirar. A different day for the Moroccan. Yesterday booed by his own fans, today cheered by his own fans, and he makes that point. And it's 2-2.
It was just as we were saying that Fenerbahce weren't very good. I think we should hasten to add defensively. Likewise, Real Madrid. Odriozola gets tracked across into central midfield. Reach does well, but he couldn't believe what he was seeing. There was.
Reach will go. Away by Navas, and it's easy to forget that Navas has made 2 or 3 saves already in this first half. Crossing, Kruse playing it inside and getting it back. And they need a good cross here towards the back post, and Dirar prepared to let him get forward. Dirar.
Well, when they get into crossing positions, Real Madrid are not stopped. Now struggling defensively.
Well, the piece between these two sides. Plenty for the guys in the studio to talk about after the break.
That Zidane wants. Now, if they don't win today, there is no excuses, no? Because they had.
Yeah, a couple of changes, and we'll for sure see.
Against Roma before La Liga starts.
Sometimes you need to stop the negativity, and it's been.
Look to pick out the Frenchman again, and it goes. Gelson got his head to that. Another thing to point out is that Real Madrid's rivals, Atletico and Barcelona, Isco. Plenty waiting for the cross. Marcelo to deliver it, and it goes. Almost fell to Nacho.
But you can see Benzema just caught in the offside positions.
He did earlier. Isco can still find him here. Lucas Vazquez. Nice ball across, and a hat-trick for Karim Benzema. Thomas Muller yesterday, Karim Benzema today. And Fenerbahce just cannot stop the goals going in.
You have to stop the source initially. Talks about Real Madrid's problems in not blocking any of the crosses that were coming in to the penalty area. Likewise, Fenerbahce there. Ball goes wide. Nabil Dirar goes out there, but he's nowhere near close enough. Exactly the same, Diego Reyes. Ball watching, looking at the movement that Karim.
Vinicius, off he goes, he can put it back here to Isco, who misses the target. Now that was the good side, the real talent of Vinicius there.
Explosive, dynamic play, isn't it, from Vinicius?
Rodriguez, Otuk, edge of the box, to Van, oh yes! 3-3! The goals are really flowing in this game. You can't really blame the Real Madrid defence for that one. Tufan with some effort and enough to beat the young goalkeeper, Lunin.
I cannot believe it. Fair play to Fenerbahce. Every time you think that Real Madrid have got in front and they're going to stretch away from Fenerbahce, they show spirit, desire, and on this occasion, plenty of power and skill from the finish. Tufan.
Behind there, Marcelo coming off. Benzema, the two of the names coming off here. There's Archer over the side who we thought might start this game. Here's Mariano Diaz, looking for the immediate impact. Goalkeeper couldn't keep out his effort. The follow-up from Nacho. And Real Madrid restore their lead.
An immediate impact from Mariano Diaz, who looks with a determination and aggression with the way he was closing down the defenders. The attempt to goal. Yet to find an explanation as to why Nacho is the player. These are the teams both on top.
Gary Rodriguez, that was so easy. Here's Victor Moses. Not by Valverde. And it goes. Oh, they almost tucked it into the back post. Marich.
What you're looking at now is analysing the younger players, De La Fuente and Gutierrez, said they're forgetting about defending. Actually, literally, they are now, both teams at the moment.
Rodrigo, nicely done this time.
Rodrigo hit, drops his shoulder. Goes for the...
And Jaime Soani is also going to come on here. Kubo. Nice ball in towards Lucas Vasquez. Goalkeeper spills it again.
But that with a foul on
Zakiche there.
Yep. Fenerbahce midfield player, but Fenerbahce...
This moves it on nicely now. Can they put in a good delivery? It's Frey who's in there. And Frey's header couldn't get it on target. Another of the subs.
It's a similar move to what we've seen in control the attempt at goal.
Lucas Vasquez looking to get on the score sheet. And a follow-up for Diaz. And he deserves a goal. He's put so much effort in after coming off the bench. He was desperate for his goal and he's got it. And the look of the Fenerbahce manager says it all, really. His side conceded 6 yesterday and they've conceded 5 here.
Yeah, he'll be hoping that last 10 minutes just rattle through as quickly as possible. I do feel, we spoke about the hunger and the...
Tanta como para el Fútbol Club Barcelona. Se espera un partido extremadamente parejo. Ya con esto vamos a regresar después de la pausa. La Supercopa.
Luis Suárez, uno de los jugadores que más está en racha, Fernando, del Barcelona en este tramo de temporada.
Un gran partido, además en el derbi, si uno se salva o puede rescatarse del juego del Barcelona en el derbi ante el Español, fue justamente Luis Suárez, al margen de que también lo cambiara en ese entonces Arturo Vidal.
Jiménez como compañero de Felipe en el eje de la defensa. Héctor Herrera, el mexicano, estará al lado de Tomás en el doble pivote por las bandas, pero jugando muy centraditos. Saúl y Correa, y Joao Félix se moverá por detrás de Álvaro Morata. Este es el 11 del Cholo Simeone.
Para sostener juego hay opciones, Correa si se quiere, pero no es un equipo y lo declaraba tranquilamente y sin un derbi en el horizonte. El Real Madrid está a la vista y los espera. Así entrarán Barcelona y Atlético de Madrid por Leo Messi, su capitán, Jan Oblak, quien tratará de evitar que sea Messi el chico de la portada. En el arco del Atlético de Madrid y capitán del conjunto colchonero. Ya evaluaremos si la entrada es mejor o peor que la de ayer, anunciado oficialmente en un poco más de 40.000 espectadores. Últimas 11 temporadas. Arturo Vidal ha convertido 6 goles en esta campaña, el doble de la temporada anterior. De Jong, que viene de su primera roja en su carrera. Tarjeta que recibió ante el Español en la mitad de un campo que será fundamental. No solamente para evitar al Atlético de Madrid ganar pelotas y distribuírselas al Leo Messi, que sigue siendo el pichichi de la Liga. El arbitraje de este partido es de José Luis González, posiblemente su último gran este club, a Pep y a Cruyff. Nos ponemos las pilas. Sirvió el Atlético de Madrid por tantos años, llegaba al balón Savic, de reinado de Arabia Saudita. Es uno con mucha, contra Morata, habilitado además. Piqué lo marca, el desvío, cerca le ha quedado el balón a Neto.
Que era consciente de que había salido de la zona de confort, dejando de ser el capitán del Porto, para llegar a un equipo totalmente hecho como el Atlético.
Puede pinchar la bocha. Ese balón es de Toma, le pega Toma. La tiene Neto.
Dos cosas, una buena y una mala para...
Y se le han visto mal en dos. Al central francés, el centro que va. Vidal que peinó y no se despeina además. Una cresta que puede pinchar la pierna, que se lanzó el césped. Llegaba un Titi, su central sale hasta arriba. La jugada Griezmann. Templado el traslado, Sergi Roberto. Llegó para Vidal, abajo. Saque de arco para el Atlético de Madrid. Renani lo va a partir a los centrales. Se metió a la espalda de Piqué. Pifio. Saque de arco. Pero hay un camino por ahí. Al margen de que la expulsión no haya sido buena hasta la salida ahora de este centro de Morata. Lo ha sacado Jordi Alba. El rechazo cayó al medio, cae igual en superioridad en la pelota. Principito, mira que viene habilitado, está Jordi Alba por dentro, llegaba Leo, rodeado además. Tiene que descargar la pelota. Me parecía que estaba habilitado Jordi Alba.
Eso parecía, pero es lo que acaba de Alba. Ojo con esta.
Bueno, con ese viene cerrando. Corría, se lo lento, se lo pasó llevando, lo partieron a correr en dos, quedó muy incómodo. Quedó muy incómodo en su posición luego del choque entre Neto, Umtiti y el argentino.
De todas maneras...
Pero la pelota la gana Neto, perdón. A Umtiti le ganaba por arriba.
No, a Umtiti. Con un empate.
Messi.
Y por eso puede estar hoy en el área.
Ojo, dejaron picar la pelota. Viene Suárez protegiéndola. Hubo falta sobre Oblak. El detalle es que a Griezmann lo cambiaron circunstancialmente por la derecha en esa jugada. Suárez se queda protestándole al árbitro.
El Atlético que va a hacer el Barcelona.
Ojo con esa pelota larga para Messi. Mira que le pegó en la espalda. Casi la imagen también maravillosa y de naturaleza futbolística y de competitividad. Oro contra Panamá. Mira como Messi se está quitando una, lo bajaron. Sí. Hubo falta de Saúl Ñíguez. Messi se iba en un enganche muy parecido al que hizo
del Atlético de Madrid por el carril central.
Era buscar al más lejano y al libre. Ahora fue Sergi Roberto. Messi de puntito pudo, lo desplazó bien. Saúl Ñíguez llegó a tocar el balón y el tiro de esquina es el primero. Desde atrás la marca de Morata. El toque, la devolución. Mira Messi le va a pegar. ¡Está! ¡Tapó Black! La saca Thomas. La de mayor peligro. Haciendo para el Barcelona. Gran intervención de los dos mejores que tiene Roberto. Buscar espacio. Lo va a arrastrar a Correa con la derecha el centro. Griezmann no pudo. La vio. Messi. Desde ahí le pegó. No agarró la comba. La pelota no le hizo caso. Tomás Ría ahora. Va por afuera Trippier. Pasada así con Morata. El mono. Mira la pelota que está metiendo Vidal.
El dúo es el que conserva la... La cabeza un poquito más fría.
El duelo lo había ganado Renani. Llegó tarde Piqué. Hay falta y tiro libre para el Atleti. La primera tarjeta del partido. Herrera, directo al arco. Se animó, lo tapó Neto. Messi, dejó a Saúl. Ahora Renan, se le fue la pelota, no. Llegó al corte Felipe. Messi el primer palo, peinó Principete, no pudo. El segundo llegaba Arturo Vidal. Griezmann la peinaba. Cobro de Griezmann. Ahora lo sacó Felipe. El silbato del árbitro, me parece que quiere que lo cobren de nuevo.
Sí, hay tres futbolistas en el suelo.
Por dentro, Messi de primera, habilitado Vidal. El centro que fue, hubo desvío, caído. Evolución para Leo, mira que bien se combinaron. Ahora llega el chileno hasta el fondo. Sacó el centro, mira dónde está el remate, pega la mano, no. Le remató Suárez, abrazó De Jong. Sergi Roberto, el centro estaba esperando la mirada, el tiro de esquina.
La Real Sociedad de picadita por encima.
Centro fuerte, otro de Suárez y quedó el balón en el gran arquero que llenó Black. Esto tiene que ver con lo comercial, cómo sacó el pase Messi. Griezmann habilitado. Ahí está Griezmann, la tapó Black. La tapó Black que lleva dos. Le cerraron camino, entregó con Saúl. Espera Morata, tapó Vidal. La última para el Atleti puede ser quizás. No pudo ser. Mira, Jordi Alba soltó un intento de golpe que quedó con el Atlético de Madrid en el otro costado. Y ahora Messi encarándose con Joao Félix. Bueno, esto será...
El túnel de vestuarios, cuando hemos visto a los jugadores del Atlético de Madrid, me pareció ver a Coque ya preparado para entrar en el terreno de juego. Vamos a ver si no es Herrera el que se quedó en el vestuario.
Para ver quién sale como rival del Madrid. Ojo que está el primero Saúl.
Hôm nay, mình sẽ huấn luyện cho các bạn cách chế tạo quân nhé. tí mình sẽ có một đội ở cung. Trời ơi, quá nhiều đúng không? Mong lường xuống nha. Bây giờ chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau xếp cái đội ngoại quân này thôi, trở nên gọn gàng nhá.
Así es el primer balón que tocaba el capitán. Para eso están los entrenadores, para detectar a alguien que te puede cambiar un partido. Así lo dispuso el Cholo Simeone y así funcionó la jugada de Joao Félix, el control, después la velocidad en el pase de Correa.
Cobro de Messi. Volando llegaba Vidal, que estaba Suárez, que la baja, está Messi atrás. Messi que quiere arrastrarla, pasó, no me pregunten cómo está. ¡Gol! ¡Gol!
Si hay desierto en el fútbol del Barça, la flor es Messi. 1-1.
Es el oasis, Fernando. Cuando el Barcelona andaba perdido por el desierto, apareció la luz, apareció el agua para darle vida.
El balón de Sergio Busquets, la tiene Messi otra vez. El disparo de zurda ahora, la tiene Oblak. Para él es el balón. Ya lo ve mano a mano y mire Griezmann puede ser el segundo y está el Principito. Le picó la pelota Oblak, la baja del cielo. Cargando a la espalda de Renan. Quiere bajar la pelota Messi. Messi está. ¡Oh!
¡Gol! ¡De Leo Messi! Arabia Saudita tiene otro rey. 2-1.
Es
Gol anulado, pica segundo palo, Suárez viene llegando, Suárez está, frentazo y después Griezmann, gol. ¡Gol! ¡Gol! ¡Barça! El Principito apareció en el desierto, encontró un pozo, hubo petróleo en la contra, 2-1.
Y ahora sí, el Barcelona aprovechó las incursiones de Jordi Alba, que estaba siendo infrautilizado.
Vidal. Y le levantó para Vidal y lo puso. Ahí está Vidal y está gol. ¡Piqué gol!
Bây giờ thì mình sẽ hướng dẫn cho các bạn cách xếp cái bún màu đỏ này. Thì chúng ta phải lùn lại này. Rồi. Xịt một góc. Đây. Chúng ta đã có được cái album này nha. Hello mọi người, hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn cho các bạn cách lắp album trở nên gọn gàng và xinh đẹp hơn. Đây là một album. cũng chỉ có trại đưa của 4 năm nên cũng có sự bất ngờ.
Baik, terima kasih teman nawak-nawak sekalian. Kita kembali ke lapangan melanjutkan pertandingan babak kedua uji coba antara Arema FC menghadapi Semeru FC. Di pertandingan babak kedua ini pelatih Coach Gomez tampaknya melakukan pergantian pemain. Di penjaga gawang Arema FC ada Andreas Francisco yang menggantikan Kartika Aji. Kemudian tampak juga Hanif Sabandi ikut dimainkan, Nurdiansyah, Muhammad Rafli kembali bermain, dan juga ada pergantian kostum ini. Arema yang tadi mengenakan kostum warna biru kini berganti menjadi warna merah. Ya, di babak kedua ini kita kedatangan tamu spesial ini, mungkin salah satu bisa dibilang tokoh sepak bola dan juga jurnalis juga yang berkecimpung di dunia olahraga Malang. Selamat sore Bung Ferry.
Ya, selamat sore Bung Ovan.
Gimana Bung Ferry, tadi kok bisa terlambat? Katanya di Kendal Payak macet Bung Ferry.
Iya, memang macet.
Katanya di Kendal Payak.
Tadi masuk ke dalam stadion pun juga terpantau ramai karena banyaknya supporter yang hadir di Stadion Kanjuruhan